Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Cold, wet, dreary Melbourne day going on yet again. This is supposed to be summer, but the temperatures are down in the 20s or about 70s for you guys over in America. So yeah, it is cold, it's wet, it's dreary, it's not summer down here. So the garden's getting hammered by rain yet again, and we're supposed to have another week of it. So let's have a quick tour around and see where everything's up to.
We're starting off with our big bed.
As you can see, jalapenos are coming along. A couple of fruit on this one. This one looks like it got a bit sunburnt. How in this weather, I don't know. This one's starting to get loaded up, which is awesome. Next jalapeno, absolutely loaded with flowers. I'm not seeing a lot of fruit on it. There's a couple of little fruits in there, so doing good. The Performe Abruzzi, a lot of the fruit's not sticking on this. Get that off the tie. But what is sticking is going great.
We'll just see what happens. This is an indeterminate that I've let go to bush, so it may be that this one doesn't like being let go to bush, and we'll just see what happens on it. This little Performe Abruzzi, it's coming up. Another jalapeno. There's some fruit in there. Okay, cucumbers. As you can see, they're heading up. Starting to get some female flowers, but I'm doubting anything got pollinated in this rain. It's all heading its way upwards, so looking good. A little bit of powdery mildew down there, but nothing too much to worry about. Gross Lizzie tomato, nothing heading towards ripe yet, but there's a few good ones forming in there. So happy with him. The zucchini, absolutely getting hammered by powdery mildew. I can't treat it quick enough to knock it back. We are just getting constant rain, so I can't keep a treatment on it. We're still producing some fruit in there, so it's still going for a while yet. That little one at the back's not really doing much of it. Okay, the Nonna's Italian pear. This little fella has all of a sudden kicked into gear and reaching for the sky. So happy with him. We have some fruit on that one, and this one's really starting to reach up too. Okay, here we have the Rose de Marmont. You can see, lovely cluster of fruit there. We have some damage there. Yep, we have some damage there, so we'll take that one straight off. It looks like it's had a bug eat its way in through it. Make sure that one's okay, which it is. Alright, eggplant is starting to form up some fruit, and it actually has down in here a double header on it, which is awesome. So yeah, that's coming along well. Alright, little golden nuggets, little pumpkins forming. Another one in there, another one down in there. These ones look like they're just about ready to come out, so may well take that out and during the week and give the tendril a chance to take off again. No fruit on this one yet. Okay, Amish paste. They are heading for the sky. They're setting fruit. Doing great. And look at the size of this tomato in here. It is huge. Alright, the grandma pumpkins. We are very close to females starting to flower, which is great. Out here where it gets a bit trodden on, the end's broken off, but it'll send up a new shoot earlier on. Okay, the butternuts. This one here today was absolutely smashed by the rain, so chances are no fruit off that. But I did fertilise a couple when it wasn't raining during the week, so we've got a couple that's starting to form there. Okay, our little cucamelons. These things feed Astrid every time she comes over. They are very prolific bearers. You know, really happy with it. Yeah, there's fruit everywhere on it. So yeah, really happy. If I get enough, I may pull some off and try and pickle them this week, just to see how it goes as a pickle. Okay, kale and paprika bed. As you can see, starting to get some paprika peppers just there. Kale's still smashing it out of the park, still going great guns. Flowers through all the pepper, so yeah, looking good there too. Sunflowers are sending up some extra flowers. A lot of them are finished, but you're getting these little ones come up, and that brings the bees in. Alright, down here we have the Jackby Littles and the market beetroots. Beetroots getting along. Jackby Littles are heading up, starting to vine and trail, so they're doing good. Okay, here we have the beetroots, which is the mini gourmets, and the Burpee's golden. As you can see there, they are already forming roots, which is great. So hopefully they shall be a nice early harvest on the beetroots. The cucumbers here, because I've had so many problems with powdery mildew, I'm going to have to do something. I was going to trail them across the ground, but I'm going to build a climbing structure just to keep them up off the ground. Yeah, I'm just not happy with the amount of powdery mildew I've been getting, so I want to keep them up. Okay, pepper bed. Still got sunflowers going. We've still got this spinach going to seed, and I may well pull that very soon and let it dry so I can save the seed off it. These capsicums or peppers, depending where you come from, they have been flowering, as you can see, so they should be starting to form some fruit really soon. These are a 7-colour mix, so I don't know what any pepper in there is gonna be. The corn, knocking it out of the park. You know, nice big healthy stand. You know, it's not disappointed about it being so close. Now, the only spot I've got problem is in that back corner, which is where I've had problem all the way along. So happy with that one. Potatoes. There's the new ones coming up, doing great. just harvested and replanted, just harvested and replanted, just harvested and replanted. But as you can see, it's sending shoots up. Just harvested and replanted. Again, we've got shoots coming up already. And these ones are supermarket ones. The two that aren't showing shoots yet. These are Kiflers. I've got a bucket and a bag of Kiflers that are still to be harvested. So that may well happen during the week. In here we have some Kiflers that we're waiting to shoot, and we have some supermarket potatoes that we're waiting to shoot. So hopefully they will start popping up soon. Violet Queens, still going pretty strong. Still plenty of beans on them, but I am starting to leave some to mature so I can start pulling some seed off. So it's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, will it keep going or not? Over here we have one. I'm just letting them grow out so I can get some seed. But yeah, there's still fresh growth coming up, still harvesting, still keeping Astrid. You know, this is one of her two favourites, so she's happy with what she gets off it. Lazy Housewife, you know, again, it's still fruiting, but I'm starting to get them die back. We had one here that was done, came out. This one here is pretty much done, so that's going to be coming out. And again, I'm at the stage where I'm starting to let some mature so I can save some seed. This came in a very small number of seeds. I think there was only 12 in it. And so, you know, if I can get my 12 back, then we're golden. Hopefully I can get a few more than the 12 so I can pass some seeds on to someone. But yeah, letting a few pods mature up just to save some seed up on them. But you know, there's still plenty of beans there to harvest. So we'll have to do some harvesting on that one. The pimply squash, as you can see, it's starting to run again. Starting to fill some space in. And the reason why it's doing that is these ones are just about picking stage. You see there's a lot of yellow on that one, so that means that one's about ready to pick. This one again, lots of yellow on it, so ready for a pick. This one's still green as all get out, so not ready to pick. But what I'll do is I'll pick those two off, and when I pick them off, then hopefully these ones that are running out will have some energy to put in to the females that are on them. Because at the moment they're just running out and the females are falling off them. Alright, San Marzanos. As you can see, we are about a day off starting to pick here. Now once I start picking here, these are a sauce tomato, so I'll pick them, I'll freeze them, and then I'll turn them into sauce in a big batch. So they're about a day from me starting to harvest. But as I said, I'll save a few up and then sauce them as a batch, and I'll probably end up doing a video on doing the sauce. Okay, again, one of our mixed peppers. This is obviously some kind of bell pepper by the shape of the fruit. This one over here looks like a banana pepper. So they're doing good, they're setting fruit. Alright, the blue ballet. I'm pretty disappointed in these. May have been the fact I planted them so close and they are a heavy feeding plant, but they're not really producing too much. This one here is pretty much ready to harvest, so I'll harvest that one. These ones aren't yet ready to harvest, and they're very small, so I'll let them play for a bit longer, see if they gain some size. But yeah, this one here is definitely going to be picked this week. The peanuts, I've relocated a couple of the peanuts to give them some more spacing. I've had, 5 come up out of, I think I had 8 or 9 in there. So not too great a success rate, but with the weather that we've had, not so great. This lot definitely got cooked off. Nothing's come up here. I'm going to plant some beans in here. Because we're supposed to have a cold, wet week, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to drop them in this week or not. Still tossing a coin on that one. Okra. As you can see, these ones are heading up. This is one of the replants that's heading up. Nothing yet on the last replant, so we'll need to see what happens with that. I've adjusted its position so it's on the outside edge, so it gets a bit more warmth. Because it's all sitting underneath this tree. Sweet potato, going great. I have come across, I put another bucket in there, and I've ground layered in a bucket. So hopefully we'll get some roots out of that. Once I get some roots out of that, I will snip off these joining ones. This second vine may go into another bucket, but yeah, for the moment I've just ground layered them and hoping to develop some roots. So yeah, sweet potatoes doing great, absolutely kicking along. Weeby littles, they're still coming along. Starting to put more female flowers out, which again tells me that some of these are ready for harvest. So may well be picking some of these during the week. They do keep lightly, so that's fine. I will keep them even if they only keep for a short period. That's fine. Around here, these ones are very tangled in here. They may do something, they may not. Let's see what happens. Sunflowers, I did pick one. Now these are a F1 hybrid. So I did pick one. There's no seed in it yet. I may have picked too early, so I'm going to leave it for a while longer and see if I get some seed, because the chickens will be looking forward to those. And again, San Marzono's in here. Yeah, I can definitely come through and take a pick off and go to the freezer with those tomorrow. And we have a little pepper hiding in here, and it is flowering. Okay, out with the girls. And the kids, as you can see, really wet out here today. So they've suffered a bit today. But I did get my normal 2 eggs. This one here, the darker one, is a frilly egg, and this monster here was from no frills. And this thing's huge. That must have hurt. Have a look at the size difference between them. So yeah, that thing must have hurt. But hopefully it's a double yoker, so I'll have to check and see. But yeah, they give me 2 eggs every day. These little guys rolling up, putting some size on, and sometime soon I'll be able to work out who's a rooster, so it needs to go to freezer camp, who's a hen, so I'll work out who stays and who moves on. Alright, thank you very much everyone for watching, and bye for now.